Next, we're going to have the proclamation presentation to our senior council member, Rozzana Verder-Aliga. I believe Nestor is going to present that. So if we will join together over like
Yes, I'd like to call on my son, Rozzana Verder-Aliga, to stay here, and Nestor to join me up there. And Rozzana Verder-Aliga, my youngest son. It's my oldest son, Nestor Jr.
Good evening, everyone. Proclamation honoring the contributions of Rozzana Verder-Aliga. Whereas Dr. Rozzana Verder-Aliga was born in Quezon City, Philippines, the second of 4 daughters, and grew up in Manila, where she graduated from the University of Philippines, Diliman, with a bachelor's degree in music education. Her father, Benjamin Verder, was a World War II veteran, and her mother, Rozzana Verder, was an educator. Her interests in leadership activities and volunteering in the community developed during her high school and college years. And whereas Dr. Rozzana taught in Philippine public schools before she immigrated to the United States in 1981, she shifted careers from music teacher and received a master's degree in counseling psychology at the University of San Francisco and a doctorate degree in counseling psychology from Argosy University, San Francisco Bay Area. She is a licensed marriage family therapist and worked as a counselor at Catholic Social Services Vallejo early in her career, and later worked as a senior mental health services manager with Salado County Behavioral Health. And whereas Dr. Rozzana is the first Filipino-American woman elected to public office in Vallejo and Salado County. She was elected to the Vallejo School Board in 1993 and then to Salado County Board of Education in 2007. She successfully ran for a seat on the Vallejo City Council in 2013 and served for 2.5 terms, 11 years. She proudly served as Vice Mayor in 2016, 2021, 2022, 2023. Her passion for public service is reflected in her 29 years of elected public service. And whereas Dr. Rozzana's values of diversity, equity, and inclusion are reflected in the policies she supported during her tenure. Through her collaborative, thoughtful, and compassionate style of leadership, she is proud of these major accomplishments. Balanced budget with a healthy fund balance/reserve of $24 million. Creation of the Neighborhood Law Program, Cannabis Marijuana Ordinance, Vallejo's General Plan 2040 with extensive community input, smoke-free parks, bus stops, and multi-dwelling ordinance, successful campaigns for approval of measures V and P, co-spearheaded police oversight and accountability ordinance, implementation of iHeart Mental Health Response Program, disposition and development agreements for Mare Island, Cook/Costco property, and Blue Rock Springs, secured ARPA funding for Navigation Center, Blue Oak Landing and Broadway project, spearheaded approval of project labor agreement, successful contracts for all labor union groups, economic development strategic plan, approval of cooperative agreement with Scotts Valley Pueblo Indians, reopening of Glencoe Fire Station, approval of plans for road/pothole repairs, approval to build a new police station, tobacco retail license ordinance, and allocation of $26 million ARPA funding to help city recover from impacts of COVID-19 pandemic. She is most proud of supporting the creation of the volunteer coordinator and youth coordinator positions that focus on our youth, nonprofit organizations, and community events. And whereas during her 11-year term on the council, Dr. Rozzana was the liaison to over a dozen commissions and boards and represented Vallejo on the CAP Solano GPA Homelessness Board that helped secure $4.5 million for Vallejo's Navigation Center and Broadway project. She also worked closely with veteran advocates who petitioned U.S. Congress to transfer ownership of Mare Island Cemetery from the city of Vallejo to Veterans Affairs. This ensures perpetual care and administration of this National Historic Landmark by the Veterans Affairs. And whereas Dr. Rozzana Verder-Aliga is looking forward to spending more time with her husband, retired U.S. Army Colonel Nestor Aliga, their 3 sons, daughters-in-law, and grandson. She will continue to be a voice for progress and work to make a difference in our community. Now, therefore be it proclaimed that I, Robert McConnell, Mayor of the City of Vallejo, Council, someone else is supposed to be his name. Do hereby thank Councilmember Rozzana Verder-Aliga for her dedication and 11 years of service to the city of Vallejo and wish her well in the years ahead. Dated January 7, 2025.
Mabuhay. Thank you very much, Mayor O'Connell, for this proclamation of the City Council. I prepared remarks, and if you will bear with me, it's a little lengthy, but I've been around 11 years, so thank you. I will read my remarks. Thank you and good evening. Fellow citizens, thank you for these resolutions. It's been an honor and privilege to serve Vallejo as your council member for 11 years, which includes 4 times as vice mayor. This is also my 3rd elected position, if you know me from my days in the school board in 93 and 2007, and then as council member in 2013. A total of 29 years of elected public office is a very long time. I am thankful and grateful I lasted this long. Thank you, everyone in our beloved community. Running for public office was not my plan when I immigrated to America in 1981. My plan with my husband was to survive, thrive, and strive for the American dream. For the most part, my belief is that if you work hard, persevere, get educated, or learn more and earn more, make sacrifices for the long term, regardless of circumstances, achievement, success, and upward mobility is possible for everyone here in America. My father, World War II veteran, and my mother, an educator. They always encouraged me and my sisters to humbly volunteer in the community. Do the best you can to help others. So starting in the 80s, I got involved with Filipino organizations, several nonprofits, and I give credit to former council member Chris Villanueva and Larry Acera and Pete Ray for coaching and mentoring me to run for school board, to be part of the decision-making process, be at the table, so the board reflected the diversity of our city and our public schools. I won the election in '93, and fast forward to 2013, I won the at-large election, and here I am today after 29 years of public service. As I reflect on my 11 years sitting at this dais, I feel a sense of gratitude and humility. I am deeply honored and blessed to be here. First, I'm thankful for blessings from Almighty God, my family, my dear husband of 44 years. He stuck with me through thick and thin. My sons, Nestor Jr. and Xavier, Resolve, my 2 daughters-in-law, and we have a grandson, Nestor Roman III. He's 7 months old, so he can't be here. He's with us at home. Thankful to my parents also who are no longer here. To my team Rozzana, who are here today, please stand up. Thank you so very much. Please accept my deepest gratitude. I am profoundly and forever grateful. Despite the many challenges that Vallejo faced in the past 11 years, under 5 different city managers and the staffing issues, the earthquake in 2014, if you all remember that, and the COVID pandemic, we still managed to make progress. Finding common ground among my colleagues working with city staff and prioritizing objectives, agreeing to disagree agreeably and focus on what's good for all is all achievable. To Mayor O'Connell, thank you for your leadership, your experience, professional demeanor, and always ensuring that our long meetings went smoothly. To Vice Mayor Verder-Aliga, I appreciate your candor, your tenacity, and strong advocacy for issues that matter and are important to you and our community. Councilmember Brigenter, Peter, I appreciate your insight and business perspective. I call you Papa Mayor. And thanks for the wonderful honey you gave us. Councilmember Ayola, I appreciate your down-to-earth and staunch advocacy for District 6 issues. Councilmember Matula, I appreciate your knowledge of labor issues and project management. Councilmember Palmares, the youngest in our, among our council members, and that's a fact. I appreciate your thinking outside the box, feedback, and working hard to find solutions to issues directly impacting District 4 and our community. To City Manager Andrew Berry, he's not here, he's on video. Thank you for bringing a different, fresh perspective this past 6 months, and also for hiring Police Chief Jason Tom. To City Attorney Veronica Mel, it has been a pleasure working with you. I appreciate your cool demeanor and no drama approach to legal matters. To City Clerk Don Abrahamson, you are a gem. You provided stability, invaluable institutional knowledge and experience for our city. You are indeed the best. To all city staff, thank you. I am proud to say that by working together, we, as a team and the community, accomplished many things. And the highlights were already on the proclamation, so I will not repeat that. Together, we did the very best we could with the resources and the time we had on the council. I personally cherished each moment I served on the council, especially during the heated moments and meetings. To the next council, enjoy every moment and remember the reason why you are here. You are here to serve. Yes, public service can be gratifying because it provides a sense of purpose, at least for me, a lot of personal fulfillment and opportunity to make a difference in the lives of others. As I leave office, I will continue to be a voice for progress and to make a difference for our community. I'm also looking forward to more time with my husband, our 3 sons, and I mentioned my daughters-in-law, and our very first grandchild, Nestor Rozzana Verder-Aliga, the third. And so, thank you so very much. I appreciate the love, and I love you. Thank you.